Rivers and streams are much more than merely water flowing to the sea. They are webs of life whose inhabitants depend on one another. Their beds, banks, forests, and aquifers are interconnected. Because Sligo Creek flows through an urban area and is protected only by a thin strip of parkland, its web of life is constantly under attack from pollution and multiple insults. The massive years-long disruption to the stream from the Purple Line light rail construction is but one glaring example. Another insult to Sligo Creek occurred in May 2025, when a water main broke near Three Oaks Drive in Silver Spring. Aging infrastructure affects the stream's health. The break spewed untold amounts of chlorinated water and sediment into the creek. Perhaps some passers-by thought, wow, I hope they fix that gusher soon because that's a huge waste of expensive drinking water. However, it's not just public coffers that took a hit. The creek's flora and fauna suffered too. Abrupt changes like this massive influx of chlorinated water shock streams. The resulting erosion exposed plant roots and destabilized the ground, thereby destroying bank habitat. Soil spilled into the stream for several days. Excessive sediment, depending on particle size, can clog fish gills and smother habitat. Potable water usually has low dissolved oxygen levels, and dissolved oxygen is vital for stream life. Chlorine and its byproducts can be especially toxic for organisms at or near the bottom of the food chain, like bacteria, algae, and invertebrates. A brew of street-borne pollutants may well have flowed into the stream with the runoff. It looks as if asphalt and trash were pulled into the stream. Right after the water main broke, Friends of Sligo Creek advocates alerted Montgomery County Council President Kate Stewart, as well as the staff of our local water authority and the county's Parks Department. We were in constant contact until the break was halted. It took several days to accomplish that, in part because the main in question was huge, 30 inches in diameter, and also because of complications caused by the Purple Line construction. You can see how large the pipes were that were pulled out of the ground. Sligo Creek is a special place. We all appreciate its gifts to us: beauty, forest, shade, peacefulness, and the sights and sounds of wildlife. Walkers, runners, and bicyclists all enjoy the path along the stream. The path and the stream may also help improve mental health. Scientists have found that exposure to green spaces and waterways seems to reduce the incidence of dementia. But it's incumbent on all of us to protect Sligo Creek's web of life. Friends of Sligo Creek is on the front line of those defenses. In so doing, we are carrying on the work of Silver Spring's most famous environmental advocate, Rachel Carson. In her landmark book, Silent Spring, which she wrote in Silver Spring, Ms. Carson observed, "Water must be thought of in terms of the chains of life it supports, in an endless cyclic transfer of materials from life to life."